Please stand for the bride. Who gives this woman in marriage?
My wife and I do.
Thank you. Family guests may be seated. We weren't exactly sure what Dad was going to say, but I think I was holding my breath. Bryce and Andrea, from your friendship, obviously a mutual love is developed. And so much so that as each of you has seen in the other qualities of character that form the basis for life together, you've made the decision to be joined this morning surrounded by family and friends as husband and wife. And as their family and friends, Bryce and Andrea want you to know that they recognize that each of you has contributed something very special to their lives. And that your love, your guidance, encouragement, and friendship is something that they will forever value. And that's why it's fitting you're here today to share this celebration as they join their lives together in becoming one. I know they're very happy that each of you is here. Bryce and Andrea, we already have tears coming, so we're ahead of schedule. You're doing very well. Bryce and Andrea, you decided to be married because you want to commit your love and lives to each other. And no doubt you do believe that you can meet each other's deepest needs for love and companionship. When you think about it, you truly honored each other just in choosing each other to share this intimate and trusting way on the joys, hopes, and dreams of life. And I'm sure that you both recognize that love is more than the warm glow of romance. It's caring as much about the needs and interests of your partner as you do your own. And your love for each other does not cause you to lose your own identity, but it does unite you in life's goals and purposes. Marriage is love walking hand in hand together. It's laughing with each other about silly little things. And it's also learning to discuss big things with care and tenderness. In marriage, love is trusting each other when you are apart. It's getting over disappointments and hurts, knowing that these are present in all relationships. It's the realization that there's no one else in the world you'd rather be with than the one you're married to. It's thinking of new things to do together. It's growing old together. Marriage is being loved for the rest of your lives. Now at this time, Bryce's sister, Jenna, has a special reading that she will come and share this time.
Now for you there is no rain, for one is shelter to the other. Now for you there is no darkness, for one is light to the other. Now for you there is no pain, for one is counsel to the other. Now for you there is no cold, for one is warm to the other. It is that way today, tomorrow, and forever. Now it is good, and there is always shelter. And now there is always warmth. And now there is always comfort. And there is no loneliness. Now, forever, forever, you are as
and Andrea, we're quickly coming to the most important part of this whole ceremony, the vows that you will exchange. Before you do that, I'd like to remind you and all of us here what a vow is. A vow is a solemn promise. It's a pledge that binds. It's a commitment of heart, soul, mind, and body. A commitment that recognizes this marriage relationship to be the most important of all human relationships. It's a commitment that will not let go because it is persistent and tenacious in the face of life challenges. And in fact, your love and commitment can grow even stronger as you work through and overcome these challenges. And truly it is one of life's greatest gifts to be able to both give and receive such a commitment as this. And understanding these things about the vows you're about to exchange causes us all to listen with great reverence and honor. Just before you turn to face each other to join hands, I see there are many smiling faces back here. I know they're eager to see and hear you exchange your vows. And I think it's even been Skype. Who are far away and cannot be here. Now, don't turn all the way around, because then she's got to fix your dress. But just turn and kind of look at everybody and give them a good smile. Take a picture if you want to. Then I want you to take one after the ceremony so you can say, how much happier they look. Married and to be husband and wife. But you may face each other and join hands. And first, Bryce, as you're looking at Andrea, listen as I ask you this question. At the end, you may answer. I do. Do you, Bryce, offer yourself completely to Andrea to be her husband in marriage? And you promise to love her with all your heart, to be true and faithful, to be kind and caring, and unselfish in your love. You promise to stand beside her always, in good times and in difficult times. You pledge yourself and all that you are to her and her alone. And you, Andrea, offer yourself completely to Bryce to be his wife in marriage. And you promise to love him with all your heart, be true and faithful, kind and caring, and unselfish in your love. You promise to stand beside him always, in good times and in difficult times. You pledge yourself and all that you are to him alone. Bryce, you may now take the ring that you have for Andrea that you're giving as a symbol of your love for her. The ring, of course, is a circle so that it has no end. And that symbolizes the truth that you love for Andrea. It will have no end, but will continue all the days of your life. You hold her hand. I'll ask you now to repeat these vows to her. This ring I give to you to symbolize the union of my life with yours. Your dreams are now my dreams. Your hopes are now my hopes. Fears are now my concerns. Your affection is my joy. Your love is my blessing, always and forever. Andrew, you may take the ring that you have for Bryce, that you're giving to him as an outward sign of a commitment you're making to the endless bond of love. And this ring will serve as his ever-present reminder of your deep and abiding love. As you're holding his hand, I'll ask you to now repeat these vows to you. This ring I give to you to symbolize the union of my life with yours. Your dreams are now my dreams. Got a ways to go, ain't you? A deep breath. You're doing fine. Your hopes are now my hopes. Your fears are now my concerns. Your affection is my joy. Your love is my blessing, always and forever. Aren't you glad there wasn't another laugh? You did well. Bryce and Andrew, let these rings serve as a constant, silent reminder of your love and commitment. When you look at your rings, let them bring a smile to your faces. You remember there's someone who loves you more than anyone else in the world. And there's someone you love more than anyone else in the world. As you continue with your hands joined, I'd ask you to consider the gift your hands are to each other. Bryce, these are the hands of your best friend, holding yours on your wedding day as she promises to love you all the days of her life. Hands that will hold you tight when you struggle through difficult times. Hands that will comfort you when you are sick or console you when you're grieving. Hands that will love you and cherish you throughout the years for a lifetime of happiness. Hands that will give you support as she encourages you to chase down your dreams. And together as a team, everything you wish for can be realized. Andrea, these are the hands of your best friend holding yours on your wedding day as he promises to love you all the days of his life. Hands that will work alongside yours as together you build your future. As you laugh, you cry, as you share your innermost secrets and dreams. Hands that will love you and cherish you through the years for a lifetime of happiness. Hands that countless times will wipe tears from your eyes. Tears of sorrow and tears of joy. The hands that will comfort you in illness and hold you in fear and grief, trouble your mind. These are the hands that will tenderly lift your chin and brush your cheek as they raise your face to look into his eyes. Eyes that are filled completely with his overwhelming love and desire for you. That's just about too much, isn't it? Bryce and Andrea, if I may offer you this brief marital admonition. May you not try to change each other, for then you would lose what you fell in love with. Instead, each day, find something new to admire the other and fall in love with. When individual differences come into conflict, resolve them without hurting, and do not allow a single day of resentment to build up. And may the challenges of your life be met together with courage and optimism, learning from any failures and growing in your achievements. And may the spirit of love always be a part of your lives, so that this union we're celebrating here today be worthy of continued celebrations in all of life's tomorrows. Bryce and Andrea, it's because you've made these vows of love and commitment to one another with the blessing of family and friends, by the authority vested in me, I now pronounce you to be husband and wife. Bryce, you may now kiss your bride. Please stand, ladies and gentlemen. Please stand and congratulate as I present to you Mr. and Mrs. Bryce Bisselmeyer.